This was rumored to be the opening fight for PBC before this Thurman news broke, right? And when I heard it, I said, okay, this makes a lot of sense because, Tank hears the backlash. No one wants to see him against Isaac Cruz. Some people want to see him against Ryu. I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm not excited for it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would like to see it over Cruz. Anyway, you're hearing Frank Martin. Now you start putting the pieces together, right? Is this the reason why? This is maybe the reason why Frank so abruptly pulled out of the Shakur fight, right? To preserve himself, right? You know what I'm saying? Because Shakur's probably going to beat him, right? And then he wouldn't get the Tank fight, right? That fight, although it's not going to be the first PBC card, I got a feeling where there's smoke, there's fire. We might see that card. It's possible. It could be on the docket. Do you guys like that fight? And what do you think?
I do. Here's my dream bouts at that weight. Michelle Rivera versus Shakur Stevenson.
Michelle Tank coming off a loss to Frank Martin.
Yeah. Well, he just won his when he ran his little joint back.
I like Ali too. Yeah.
Davis versus Pacquiao is what I'd rather see. But Martin, I'd like to see that too. Right? So Martin, yeah, it's time. That would be awesome. And then Haney versus Teofimo. Let's get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three I would like to see right now. And then we may have Rivera versus what's our little guy from Russia? Lomachenko. Let's do something like that. Let's get it in. Let's see what's really popping right now. Now I think Rivera moved up a weight, so he's kind of out of there. But there's plenty of work to be done at this weight, and they're taking forever to do it. Let's get it on, man. Lomachenko versus Davis is still on the table. Teofimo versus Davis is still on. Lomachenko versus, you know what I'm saying? There's so much to do. Teofimo versus Shakur. Shakur versus Haney. Let's get it on, fellas. Why is all this waiting? And this is the difference between boxing back in the day when we had the four kings, Hearns, Duran, Hagler, Sugar, Pryor, Arguello, boom, boom. You understand? They scrap. You talk crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll send you paperwork. Y'all talking and ain't scrapping. And the money is there. Because we willing to pay to see them type of fights, but y'all won't do them. Scrap. You don't care about your that was a Floyd thing. You ain't Floyd. Let's scrap.
You made a great point, Adrian, and I think something, we forget about all of those guys. It's a generational thing. It's not just the, back in the day that, the business of boxing was different. Hey, send over the contract. These guys wasn't trying to collect each other as friends, as is to say, well, that's my brother, I can't fight him. Because back in the day, it was, hey, brother, I need you for this fight.
Yes.
Give me that so we could make some money. Let's fight 2, 3, 4 times.
Ahmed, let me hop in real quick with this and so you can cook more. Everybody lined up as Sugar Ray's supposed next fight announcement to try to get the fight with him. And he said he was going to pick a fight at that conference. He really picked Hagler, but at the conference, he said, due to my eye surgery and so, those fights will never happen. Pryor, Hagler, everybody lined up to fight Sugar Ray. They all put their hat in at his conference, his press conference. He said he was retiring, told Hagler, we're going to meet. I'm coming up. And that's how it went down. So what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are you talking about? Oh, you crashed my press conference. Canelo, get it on, B. You holding up a whole damn division. We want to see it get on.
And let's talk about that too, because you said it with Canelo. Tank has a bit of a purgatory too, and I'm gonna come in here and say something that a lot of people you know, they like to wrap it up in, like I said, the Al Sharpton school of boxing. They say, "Oh man, you ain't supporting the brother. You ain't supporting the brother if you go against Tank." But no, it's some bullshit when you're not fighting your peers, you're not fighting your contemporaries. So I can look at it now. You see, just a few moments ago, we was able to say, "Yo, I was at Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman." That was when them guys was getting on 147, right? Tank ain't fight nobody of his contemporaries, none of his fucking peers. Respectfully, and I gotta give him, the win over Pedraza and also the win over Barrios are good wins. You know, in hindsight, but other than that,
the Barrios fight aging well. Yeah.
Other than that, man, I can't really respect what he's done as far as anything division wise, because it's always funny business with catchweights, this, that, and I don't want anybody to tell me that's how boxing is. I don't give a fuck enough about it. I don't care. I don't care. Don't tell me enough about it. Well, he's the A-side slut talk. I ain't that nasty. Take that shit somewhere else.
A-side slut talk.
I don't